might be talking a little bit quiet because I had my floor fan on, but I turned it off, and I'm usually loud over that, but you can't hear it. Really. Plus, my parents are sleeping. They're taking a nap right now, so I ain't trying to wake them up. So, anyway, I'm back, and I'm hungry, and I'm debating whether or not I should go get food before I start this video. I guess we'll wait. So, I'm gonna be doing the K-pop tag. I looked up on Google like questions, and I have like 12 questions. So let's get started. So, my first K-pop song. Oh yeah, I have all the questions written right here. So, my first K-pop song that I've heard. Well, at the time, Psy, like Gangnam Style and all that came out when I was like in 6th grade. So you can say that was like a first song I heard. But I don't really count it because I didn't get into K-pop. I wasn't into K-pop at the time. I think that was like the first K-pop song I heard, but the first one that I heard that got me into K-pop, well, actually I questioned and I was like, what is this? And then I listened to it again, and I got into K-pop, was Fantastic Baby by Big Bang. That was the first K-pop song that I heard that got me into it, but the first one I heard was Gangnam Style. So, how did I discover K-pop? I discovered K-pop through the reaction videos, like people reacting to Big Bang. I remember that. It was people reacting to Big Bang, Fantastic Baby, different people. And I was like, let me see what this is. So I looked up the music video and I was like, this is weird. I don't think I like this. So I gave up. I just stopped watching it. So maybe like a few days, maybe a week or so later, I was like, you know what? Let me try this again. So I watched it again, and I actually liked it. And I was like, wow, this isn't really that bad. I like this. And then from there, you know, it branched off to different ones. Like, I liked Bad Boy. Bad Boy was another one I heard. By then, that was like another first song. It was good. So, yeah. So, first male bias was... My first male bias ever in K-pop was Top. He was my first male bias, and there's a funny story. So, when I was first getting to it, I thought Top, I was like, Top is my bias. But I thought Top was GD. So, I thought when, because I don't know what happened, I just thought, I guess, when they were talking about Top, like, GD just showed up, so I was like, oh, that's Top. Did I? No. Oh, no, I know what it is. Top was my bias, but I thought his name was GD. And then I was like, wait, his name is not GD, it's Top. And I was like, okay, so it was his like electric blue hair up in Fantastic Baby that had me going. Okay, so my first female bias. What was the first girl group I got into? I think it was 21. I think it was 21. It was a 21 or SNSD. If it was 21, it was Park Bomb. If it was SNSD, my first female bias. What was my first female bias in SNSD? Was it Yuna? I think it was Yuna. But then as I got more into SNSD, my bias is Taeyeon. Okay. First. What was that? Oh, so first fave male or female K-pop group. Well, my first fave male, as I started, well, I'm going to do it like this, because I did get into Big Bang first, and they were like the faves, because they were the only ones I really knew at the time. But as I got into them more, my faves became BTS and like EXO. So yeah, but then I got into more groups, and so it changed. So first song I learned choreo to, that is so easy because I was getting into EXO and everything. I learned Call Me Baby. I know Call Me Baby from start to finish. It might not look good, but like I know it and I'm proud of it. It's a good song. I love that song. So my fave group right now. My favorite group right now, well, yeah, is Monsta X. Monsta X is my old group. Like, they're my my faves. My alt bias is Kian, if you wanted to know. Just so you know. Okay, so first K-pop reality show. Well, I'm not sure if they mean like Produce 101 or anything like that, because I didn't really watch that. I watched reality shows like Running Man and then Return to Superman, and they had K-pop people that would go on, like stars go on there. So, but the first one was Return to Superman, the kid one with the kids and the dads, because GD was on it. That's why I was like, oh, let me watch this, and it was a good show. So yeah. Okay, so not counting your biased group, who will always have a special place in your heart. That's hard because I have like a bunch of dudes that's a special place in my heart. But probably I'm gonna take it in consideration. This is it's not one of my oats. You know who would have a special place in my heart forever? Young Jay. Well, that's not a group, that's a person. Well, biased group who always have a special place in my heart. No, you know what? It would always be Big Bang. Yeah, Big Bang, because they were like the first group. If it's a single person, it's Young Jay. Don't ask me why. It just is. Okay, so the first K-pop thing I bought, I made a shirt. I made an EXO shirt, and it's green. It's green, and it says "Call Me Baby" like the way their shirt is, and it has Kyungsu on the back because that's my man's. That was the first K-pop thing I bought. I had that, and then I got a BTS shirt, and then my sister bought me a BTS shirt, and then I bought the BTS album. So yeah. And then life before K-pop. So before I got into K-pop, I was really into One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. I still like 5 Sauce. And I still like One Direction, even though One Direction aren't together no more. But the time I was getting into K-pop was the verge where I was losing my interest in like One Direction and all that, because they were basically, Zayn left. And it was just the 4 of them, and I didn't really care because Zayn was my favorite. And then he left. So, at the time I was kind of losing my like love for them, even though I still love them. I was losing like my interest in them. And it was mainly going towards 5 Sauce, but then as I was getting into K-pop, I was losing that interest in 5 Sauce. Like, I still loved them because I was going to their concert at the time. I was starting to get in, I was basically just getting into K-pop, and I had pictures of BTS saved on my phone, because BTS at the time was my old group. BTS and EXO. They're still my old, but Monsta X is my old. Anyway, so I remember that. So I was still into 5 Sauce, but I was getting into K-pop. And as I got more into K-pop, I kind of just stuck with my K-pop boys, but I still like 5 Sauce. Like, I still love them. And I still like Monday, even though they're not together no more. So that's how my life was before K-pop. It was with British and Australian guys. I have a thing for foreign dudes. Oh, I do. Okay. And then, how has K-pop changed your life? I don't think it effectively changed my life in any way. It just makes me happy. That's about it. It hasn't really changed my life in a way. It just makes me happy, and I'm happy, and I love my boys. They're just so good looking. Oh my god, they're so good looking. And I think a way it has changed my life, maybe if I can say, it made me feel like, you know, it would be cool to go like visit like this kind of places, because to learn more about it, because you only see and hear what you see like on your phone or anything on a screen or something, and it just like makes me feel like because I think I've always had a thing for traveling, because because I was into One Direction and 5 Sauce, so I wanted to go to Australia and Britain. I still do. I still want to go to London and all there. But now that I'm getting more into like I'm into K-pop and all that, it hasn't effectively changed my life, but it makes me want to go see like there, like all that. That's really it. It's nothing big. Other than that, this just makes me happy, like I said before. And I ramble way too much. But anyway, that was my video. Oh, you can't even see my man. Anyway, that's my video. I'm about to go get food. This bitch about to go get food. I'm so hungry. Do I want to go get food? Do I really feel like doing that? Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. So, I'll see y'all later. So make sure y'all like and subscribe.